Hey, what's up? This is Chris from The Longest Way. It's 8 a.m. and we're on the road again. And I just left the road. I came down from there because the road was very bumpy. And I saw this dirt track here, and it looked better than the road. So I think it was the caboose's idea actually, because she was always like, so eventually I gave in and I was like, okay, so we'll try the dirt track here. So we came down there where you can see the tracks, and now we're here. And we're walking there. Now you might notice something unusual. It's 8 a.m. and we're walking into the sun. How's that possible? Am I not walking from the east to the west? Well, the road took a detour. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm basically walking back to China now. Oh, this dirt track is the best. Oh, it's so good. It's soft. It's smooth. Oh, it's good. I love it. And the caboose loves it too. Ah, the night was awful. We stayed next to a field, and at first it looked good, and then the mosquitoes came in hordes. I mean, it was like a Zerg storm of mosquitoes. It was terrible. And then the mosquitoes kind of subsided because we sprayed ourselves with like this, I don't know, citrus stuff. And then we're just getting ready to go to sleep, and a huge, and I mean huge tractor appears and starts tilling right next to our tents, because remember, we were next to a field. So the dude, the farmer, can't blame him. He had set aside this night for some plowing work. So he just went and plowed and plowed and plowed. And sometimes he'd take a rest or something, and you'd hear him, drive his tractor away, and you'd be like, okay, so that's it for now. Good, thank God. And then he'd be back like a half hour later and go like, and plow away. It was terrible. It wasn't a good kind of plowing either, It was a work kind. But anyway, I'm gonna try to sleep during our lunch break today. Let's check what the Osmo is doing. Doesn't look too bad, does it? Nice. Pat yourselves on the back. DJI. 1 minute in, 2 minutes or whatever. And the horizon is still there. Yeah, I didn't do that many kilometers yesterday. I came up to a total of like 32, but that's 32 minus 3 or 4. And the minus is because I took so much video footage everywhere. I'd set up the camera and then walk back and forth, film myself and the caboose, of course, next to a nice salt lake. And then I had to dance. And then there was another salt lake that was red. And it was also awesome. And then there was a bridge. So I did a lot of filming and a lot of back and forth. So, I don't know, yesterday I probably gained a meager 28 kilometers. But it should be okay. We got 78 to go, I guess. We got 2.5 days left. Should be alright. Do a 35 today. And then it's maybe a 30 tomorrow. And I would like it if on the last day, because remember it's a half day, the 23rd, when my visa runs out, I have to reach the border before 3. So that's a half day. But I would like it if on that day we'd have to walk maybe 5 kilometers or something, or maybe 10 maximum. That way we could, in the morning just kind of walk over to the border, park the caboose somewhere, maybe in a cafe or something, in a restaurant, and then go check out this old mausoleum that's there. I would like to do that. Oh man. I'm loving the dust track here, but I'm getting fucking dust in my shoes. Who would have thought? Ah, shit. Oh man. And now it's pulling on the caboose. Maybe I should go back up. I don't know. But then what's a little dust in your shoes, right? Okay, decision time here. I'm going to show you. I don't know, can you see that dust? Let's throw a rock in there, then you'll see it. Aw, don't run. Easy. So how about this rock here? Damn, that's a heavy rock. Fuck. Alright. You see? Did you see that? Fucking... I'm gonna have to do that again, huh? Now. Should have saw that, right? Should have seen that. So what do we do? Go back up there. Continue down there. I don't know. I need some input here, people. You can't just stay silent. Let's just keep going here. We can always go back to the dirt track, to the main road, I guess. Bye, rock. Now you know why I'm such a slow walker. Because I take so many pictures and I throw so many rocks and I wonder so much about my decisions. Ooh, but here, the dirt track looks better. Noise. Hey, right? Perfect. So stay here. Great success. I have a bag of nuts in my backpack that I bought in Mari. And it's like walnuts and all kinds of other nuts and raisins. And you're like, hell yeah. And then you take like a handful and toss them in your mouth and start chewing, and then you realize that for some reason there's pistachios in them, but pistachios with shells. I mean, who would do that? I don't get it. So now I gotta pick out the pistachios and crack them. I'm gonna do that during the break. It's not ice cream. It's definitely not a mojito. But it's not bad. I never got to a conclusion about the whole ice cream mojito thing. Which is better? I don't know. Out here in Turkmenistan. The most tired of men. Walking into the morning in the wrong direction. But walking anyway. It's about the process, right? I'm thinking about a sort of problem that seems very far away, but how am I going to walk through Iran? On what route? I'm definitely going to go to Mashhad, which is, I guess, maybe like 200 kilometers from the border. And it's a big city, it's a holy city, and I've always wanted to go. So we're going. But after that, I could either head north a little bit and then walk on the shores of the Caspian Sea, which sounds nice. But if I do that, then I'm going to be a little bit north of Tehran when we pass Tehran. And there's like a huge mountain range between that road and Tehran. And I'm not sure if I want to, kind of walk along the shoreline there and then just to go into Tehran, haul the caboose over these mountain passes with what seems to be crazy traffic. I don't know. And then there's another road that goes kind of west from Mashhad, and it doesn't go by the Caspian Sea, obviously, but it passes by Tehran. I don't know. I guess it also depends on where there's more of the necessary infrastructure for me. Like, I like walking through places that have a little bit of population. Just like maybe a little town over here and there. So I can rest up, buy shit, eat, sleep. Oh, I was gonna show you these here. They are so pretty. See that? Isn't that awesome? There's like these pink bushes everywhere. And apparently they like salt water. That's about all I know about them. And it's just hearsay. I haven't asked them. Other people told me. Let's take a picture of that bush. And then we're up on the road again. Oh, there's a big truck coming. You want to be in a dust cloud? Let's go. That truck is gonna put us in a dust cloud here if he doesn't slow down. Some drivers are like considerate, so they slow down, but some they just keep going. And if they keep going, then you're like just engulfed in dust, which I kind of like. Let's see what he does. Oh, he's still far away. Okay. But he's coming, and it's a truck. Trucks usually, they don't like slowing down. Okay, how about that horizon now? Oh, fucking Osmo, do it. Fucking shit. Okay. I'm just gonna ambush the guy. No, you hear him slowing down there. No, don't. Aw, that was nothing. God damn it. Incompetent fool. Insolent bastard. How can you... The balls on that guy, to slow down for me here. Man, I'm never gonna get a dust cloud on video. Yesterday I had 2 army trucks coming my direction. That was epic. They were like, they just didn't care. Awesome. I was walking through dust for like minutes after that. So, I guess we've left the dirt track and we're back on the road. I don't know why. Oh yeah, because of the we wanted the dust cloud. Okay. Oh. Now it's all back to the bumpy shit. Why am I not down there? Oh. How far have you been? Or how long have I been talking anyway? These videos keep getting longer and longer. I guess, oh God, look at the horizon here. Fucking Osmo, piece of shit. Anybody tells you to get an Osmo, just show them this shit. And they'll be like, oh, you're not using it right. You're supposed to film for 10 seconds maximum. And then it's a very good device. Yeah, right. 10 seconds maximum. You know what's awesome? Futurama is awesome. I used to hate it, but some of these things you just gotta, you just gotta kind of give them a chance, and maybe you don't like the first episode, and you keep watching, and it grows on you, and it grows, and it grows, and Futurama has never disappointed. I just love it. It's like there's so much freedom in that show. They can just write whatever they want. They, the writers, they can kill everybody off. Everybody died, and then they can just resurrect them. They can have somebody, I don't know, touch the end of the universe, literally. But there's also so much heart in that show. It's awesome. The love story. Actually, there's several love stories in there. The little character thingies, the quirks that everybody has, the motivations, the soft spots. All of it is just too good. And it's a tragedy that they don't do it anymore, apparently. But it happens to the best. Rome was the best, and they did one epic season. I mean epic. Tightest pillow. And then they did a mediocre second season where they kind of, I guess, they just kind of hurried their way through a storyline that should have taken up, 4 or 5 seasons, and just kind of compressed it. So it wasn't that good. But it could have been, maybe it was too early for its time or something. But it was the best. And it had the potential to be like a 5-6 season best show ever. sort of on a level with the Wire or something. And then so Party Down got canceled after 2 seasons, and it's still, I mean, just watch it. If you like Arrested Development, Party Down, there's just, I mean, every one of the characters and their lines, it's just awesome. And it's like the little setups, you know, they're like a catering service, and every episode is around one event that they cater. It's like you could do it forever. You could just cater new events, but then there's like these little recurring themes and characters. I like it. And I'm sad it's gone. Yeah, but then shit, like just utter shit. Like Family Guy, just, I don't know, it's in its I guess 1 millionth season or something, and it's probably still the same. Oh, remember that guy? Remember that time I did that? And then enter random absurd thing. Then a flashback scene. Oh, and that was a joke. Ha 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 ha. And Peter Griffin is an asshole. That's it. There's no depth. There's no heart. It's just an asshole. But anyway, or South Park. I don't like South Park, and I tried. Really, I gave it 4 seasons. I watched the first 4 just recently. I don't like it. I mean, I don't hate it, but it doesn't excite me. It doesn't provoke me. I think it's lazy. I don't enjoy the animation, if you want to call it that. I don't enjoy the fake childish voices. I don't enjoy the gay voices that everybody has for some reason. I don't enjoy how they just copied the Beavis and Butthead teacher and made him into the counselor. Okay, that guy. And I hate the South Park moralizing. It's like, you're making this show and you're like, oh, we're not politically correct. We're South Park. We can do whatever. We have a talking piece of excrement of shit, Mr. Hanky. and then you would just moralize. Every other episode you go like, ew, but don't lock the handicapped guy away. We are laughing at the handicapped guy, but also with the handicapped guy. So that's much better. And I'm like, wow, that's deep. And thanks for the lesson. Fucking South Park. You think you're shocking anybody? And it's like, it's just meh. It's not, it has its moments, I guess. I kind of like Cartman sometimes, but that's it. But Futurama, I've actually cried during, I think, at least 2 or 3 episodes, because they were just so touching. Isn't that awesome? I mean, somebody draws something funny, something outrageous, something from the future with aliens and stuff and one-eyed mutants, and then it touches you. Isn't that beautiful? That's why I love Futurama. And they got Hypnotoad. I mean, who could hate a show that has Hypnotoad? And that Slurm guy, Slurms McKenzie's the ultimate party worm. I mean, seriously. Oh, I'm gonna rewatch Futurama and Party Down and Rome. I want to see Titus Pullo. I mean, the name Titus Pullo. Alright, I'm blabbering here in the Turkmen step. There's the boss and the Don. in the car. And they've had a bad night too. So they're a little bit sleepy too. All right, everyone. Let's check here. Is the Osmo still working? Ah, look. We're drunk again. Fucking Horizon. The Osmo is like the Family Guy of cameras. It might be a good idea, but it's executed poorly. And it just fucking sucks. How about American Dad? Should I give that one a chance? I mean, I really tried with Family Guy. One season of just, bah. And 4 seasons of South Park. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Watch like 20 seasons and then go, meh? Futurama took me like a half season, I guess. And then I was like, that's not too bad. And then another season, and I was like, oh, that's actually a very good show. And then the love came. The Wire, by the way, whole first season was just terrible to watch. I mean, now that I've like watched the whole show once, I like the first season because now I get it kind of. But when I watched it the first time, they just kind of throw you into the story and you're like, what's happening? Who is who? And why are they always doing these boring things? Like, you know, it's like trying to be realistic, the show. So those cops are always looking for some sort of, they're just doing paperwork basically with like courts and shit and talking about details that I don't understand. And it just seemed very odd that so many people like it. And then I was like, okay, so let's watch the second season. And then I kind of started getting it. And it got better and better. And then it's the last episode and you're like, wow. I mean, wow. And I read somewhere that somebody said it was like a Russian realism. You know, like Dostoevsky, where you paint a very broad picture. A very complete broad picture. And you have like kind of psychological motivation that is pushing the story through this broad picture. And then there's like this inevitable conclusion. Yeah, that was The Wire. It was just awesome. The only thing that I would change is get rid of that fucking song. I mean, Tom Waits, seriously? I've been to a bar. I hang out in a bar. I drink a lot. Fucking talk about cliche. That's just, I mean, oh, the devil. Who sings about the devil like that? Fucking Tom Waits. Fucking boring. Then luckily they had other people cover the song later in later seasons, so it wasn't a fucking Tom Waits anymore. If you want to know how fucked up Tom Waits is, Google that song. The God is out for business or whatever. God damn it. So the Osmo stopped recording again. And I'm still talking. Alright, we've been talking about a lot of things. You guys take it easy. I'm gonna turn you off now. Hey, there we are. Hello. I'm the guy who hates Tom Waits and South Park and Family Guy. But I love Futurama and I love Party Down and I love The Wire and I love Sublime and I love 80s hardcore and I love 80s hip hop and I love being out here, walking, hearing that sound. You hear that? Let me put that closer. All right. Have a good day. Dudettes and dudes. Ay, kom igen. Nej, shit, vad är det?